Hello everyone and welcome back to another stream. Welcome back to some more M.A.S.S builder. We're just gonna go ahead here and jump straight in. We're gonna do some build fighters stuff today. So away we go. We're gonna be building up 3 suits like we normally do within the space of about an hour. Let's get started here. What I need to do here is change the eye flare immediately because the eye flare on this first suit is blue. And then for the other armor, we'll do the usual of painting everything white, and then we'll go from there. We'll get the details done, and then we'll go ahead and we'll work on from there. So, let's quickly get these details in here if I can. That looks fine for the side of the head. Hey, John. Griffin says, I built Barbatus first form. I'm waiting for the rounder parts to do stuff like that. You know, just because I think the rounder parts will be better, but... Okay, let's try that for the side of the head. Hello to everyone that's coming in for the stream, by the way. Let's try this for the torso. I just unequipped the shoulders because it doesn't have any in first form. That's true. That is true. Let's see here. Trying to make sure this looks as accurate as it can. Backpack, I'm not so sure. I mean, I could unequip it. But then I've got that kind of look. We'll roll with it. This stream is going to be a mixture of hopefully speed and accuracy, purely because I have stuff being delivered in a little bit. So, let's see how things go. We're just slowly getting all these details done here. I think it's going to be that one for the shoulders. Yep. The arms, pretty much fine, to be honest, apart from the sections here that I can change up with the hand guards. No, John. Just food. Let's see. I think for here we'll do the knees like that. Ankle guards, kind of mid-sized, so we'll change them up. Somebody says my Barbatus is one of the good-looking ones, says Griffin. I'll have to look into it. Try making it at some point, because people have been saying it for ages, but... How are you feeling, says John? A bit so-and-so, you know. It's just a case of dealing with stuff and getting on with things. So, let's continue here. Which one was 2 again? Oh, 2 was the eyes. I keep forgetting the eyes in like some of these other streams. By the way, if anybody can figure out what this suit is before it's done, then by all means try to. Hello everyone that's watching at the moment. I'm seeing more people coming in here. Hello. Welcome to the stream as usual, where we go and make 3 kits into suits in M.A.S.S Builder. And then we see how well they perform. So let's do grey neck there. Torso. Give it that dark red glow. Oh, that one won't work there. Maybe that will. that moment where you're trying to get bits to work and it's being kind of a pain. I've got everything on my iPad here, so I'm just trying to copy that at the moment and get this as accurate as I can. Yeah, it is. Hey, John, you got that one right. Right, let's try white here. Trying to get this accurate is a pain in the butt when some of the parts just won't work. Right, let's go with this here and do that. Does work. And the rest is white, so we're fine. The yellow bit there is, or the gold bit, sorry, is for the top, so that's pretty accurate so far. As accurate as I can get it. Build them as no-grade kit versions. Right, let's see here. We got red on the front here. Thing is, the lower section is different, so maybe do something like that and then switch, actually that and then switch it up. If we do that as white and then have, was it 2 is the blue bit? And then have 4 as the red portion. That kind of works. Front skirts are fine. Side skirts have number 1 be the red element here. Rear skirts, apart from number 2 being grey because of the skirt segments here, we should be fine. Shoulders, that needs to be red, number 1 there. Then the rest is fine. What we will do here is I'll make number 4 a bit of gunmetal grey just to give it a bit of extra detail. The arms, on the other hand, have little bits on the side that are in red, so we'll do them. Number 2 here in red. Rest of that's fine. Leg. Nothing on the legs. The knees are different. The knees have little bits on them that are illuminated by glowing parts, so we'll do that. That looks like it works fine. And then the feet, because this is a simple build, I should be able to get away with it. The feet are just dark red. And then we got one bit that's grey on top here. And then we should be good. So that doesn't look too bad. I just gotta have a look here quickly for the name so I can get this right. That moment where you're looking up. Ah, there we go. Right, we'll take that guy out for a spin. We'll just do the weapons quickly, which is going to be... they're going to be like fists and the sabers, I think, here we'll have. So we'll do it with beam sabers and we'll do... Yeah, that's fine for the saber grip. Can't remember what the color of the saber was on it, to be honest. And then we'll do the punching gloves and see what they look like. Because I've only just unlocked these ones. What do we reckon? Clawed one or not claw? I think we'll go with that. And then what we'll do is we'll give that fire damage. It doesn't really have any projectile weapons. And then what we'll do here is we'll do this crazy... Oh no, wait. This crazy idea of trying to get these to look accurate. I know it's supposed to be orange, but yellow radiance is gonna work a little bit better here because of the game. Oh, that's a nice glow. Liking that glow on that. Can't remember what the saber colors were, but I imagine the standard sabers. So let's take him for a spin. Let's do that one on hard. That was a pretty quick build, to be honest. These are all Build Fighters or Build Fighters tri-suits today, so keep that in mind while I'm building stuff. Okay, let's see how ridiculous these punching gloves are. Oh, that's awesome. That is so awesome. Oh, it's so ridiculous. Just going in, swinging both of these giant glowing fists here. Okay, right, let's go investigate this. Pretty cool punchy effect. I like the fact that they actually kind of resemble the glow on the kit. I know they're meant to be orange, but in this the orange is a duller glow, which would actually show the proper parts, and it would kind of ruin the illusion, so that's why I went with a slightly brighter yellow effect. We've got the beam saber here. Beat this guy up like crazy. There's one done. Let's go over here. It's weird having a suit without a proper backpack. I know it has one, but the backpack it has is a little bit more slim or closer to the suit rather than the one that... Oh, crap. Rather than the one that's in the game. So I thought I'll go with no backpack instead. Right, here's the boss. In all his glory. We'll just try and take out his minions first. He's going to be throwing projectiles all over the place here, so we want to try and avoid him as much as we can. I say that and I'm actually locked onto enemies here, which is kind of annoying. get out of the way there before he runs us over. Oh, whoa, 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 no! See if we can get him before he takes us out here. I know at one point he does like multiple stomps. Oh, he's invincible now. Okay, there we go. That's not too bad. Now he might start doing multiple stomps. Just make sure we don't run into him when he's like that, and then we're good. There's the multiple stomp that we wanted to avoid. There we go. He's gone.
Mission clear.
Don't actually mind that one. That one, I do like the look of it. It's a simple suit to build, but it really doesn't look too bad. Trying to get the punch effect in here, just as the last second counts down. See if we can get a cool looking screenshot here. Hey, we got something that kind of resembles an action pose there. Okay. So that's that one done. Next suit. See if you can guess what it is. I just realized I could just make this a little bit easier here. Daddy, can I have head pads, please, Sis King? Hey, King. So let's try... Was it that one? Okay, let's build off that. Kind of a bit of a giveaway there, but we'll change stuff. Code Vein is out, says King. Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out eventually. Edit the eye flare here. Right, let's see. This is all kinds of messed up. I just wanted to use it as a base. Right, let's see about this now. I reckon that'll work for the head. Torso, not so much, to be honest. Let's see, I might be able to get away with... Actually, no, that might work. Right, let's see here. I reckon that will work as the torso. Middle armor is fine. Backpack. The backpack's where it's going to become a bit funny here, because I don't know whether this is going to work properly or not. Probably won't. Let's see what else we can get here. This is awkward because I either choose one that doesn't look anything like, or one that looks closer but is a bit more over-exaggerated. Go on, we'll go for it. Front skirt's kind of short, to be honest. Let's stick with that one. We'll stick with those. Side skirts. Go with those. I've not used those yet. King says, I think the character customization in Code Vein is the best part about it. It's probably what a lot of people say about it. Let's just keep those ones. I don't mind that. The rear skirt. Go on, I'll go for that one. King. Right, let's see. Let's try and make this how it looks here. Might be able to get away with that. Because I don't think I can get away with it on the arm down here. Actually, I might be able to. Let's take that off there. Hand covers are fine. Legs, this is where it becomes a little bit more interesting. Let's change these up a little bit. Ankle armor here is practically non-existent, so we'll try and make it the thinnest here. And then we'll leave that like that. Now I've just got to paint this guy up. So, let's start here. Okay. Trying to see about what colors I should use for all of these blue glows here, like whether I should use super glow on this or not. Moody, out for main Gundam suits in Seed. Which do you love the most? Out of the main ones, I think my favorite one is just the standard Freedom. You know, not the Strike Freedom variant, just because I just like the color scheme of it. I like the way it looks, and I like the weapons that it has. If you're going to ask me about, like, any additional stuff, I would normally say I like the Akatsuki just on looks, but that's Seed Destiny. Let's do like that. I wonder if I can do this and make it work. Okay. That kind of works. I'm a fan of the dual Gundam, personally, says King. Oh, the ones that are stolen! In terms of the ones that are stolen, the Buster. I really like the Buster because of its weapon loadout and its looks. Right. I misunderstood though when I read that. I was like, wait, what? The duel really reminds me of the Alex, says King. I can see where you're going with that, yeah. This is actually coming along pretty well here. I do like how these colours go together. They just go together so nicely. I meant the three that are stolen with the strikes as King. Yeah, the Buster. I really do like the Buster out of all of them. The way that it looks, it's all blocky and everything. And the weapons that it has are just really nice. Not so sure about the Aegis because its transformation makes it, I'd imagine, weaker frame-wise. The duel is pretty cool. The Blitz, the Blitz is an interesting one because it's only really useful in stealth sort of situations. Right, let's actually do that and make the blades here. And then we got the last weapon that I need to make here. Let's see if I can get away with this. I don't know if there's any other parts here that are going to look better. I could just go crazy and have the thing look huge, but I don't know. That actually looks more accurate. Then we'll do white for everything. And then we'll just go... What is Moody making? Surprised you've not already guessed. And then we've got the extra bits here. Hang on. I could use the rotating thing. That'd be cool, but no, we'll do this kind of accurately. Let's go with the standard one here, or maybe... Yeah, let's go with that one. And then we'll do... Yeah, I'm surprised you've not already guessed, King. I said they were all build fighters things, so... Right, let's do that. And the end here can be... Okay, so we are done here now. Now we just need to go name them. Let's take this bad boy out for a spin. So we just made the Transient Gundam. We're going to use him to beat up the bosses in the next area. I really do like the Transient. Its design is really nice. It's simple, because it's just a modified X here, really. Well, let's see how this works. I even give it its twin beam things that it has in its arms in one of the episodes. And then, of course, we got the spear. Yeah, it's on the same team as the Portent Gundam and the End. White and blue just looks so good on this thing. Just mixed together. I do like the way as well we can get technically dual wielding beam sabers doing it this way. Oh. Like, I know the, some of the blue parts are meant to be clear. I just like doing them as energy because they glow at certain points in the series. So it's like, oh, okay, I'll just make them glow. King says, I'm not a big fan of the X here, I'm more a curious guy. Oh. That was the thing that I never got with, like, after Season 1 of 00, why they changed the drawing or the art style. Because, like, they claim that it was because it was too hard to animate the rounder suits. Or rounder suit designs from Season 1, but I don't quite buy that. You know. It's like, if it's hard to animate, just don't do that in the first place then, in terms of the design. It just seems a bit weird as a choice to consciously go ahead and be like, you know what, we'll go with the rounded designs and make things a little bit more awkward to start off. But yeah, I wanted to do some glowing mobile suits today, so we got one more after this. Yesterday's suits were the 1 year war things. We did the RX-78, the EZ-8, and then we did a Gym Striker. We have to do more gym variants. Oh, come on. Almost got him. I'm going to avoid these EMPs at the same time. That's the worst bit. That's also what I like about this level. It's, you know, a little bit of variety to it. Keeps you on your toes a little bit. That one dead. King says that IDK, that's definitely some BS because the GNX and GNX2 are exactly the same. Yeah, the whole deal with making the other suits more round. Like, they had a lot of rounded suits towards the end of it. I just have a feeling they wanted to come up with an excuse to just make more simpler designs so they could sell them as kits. Oh. I wish we got that continuation of G Gundam that was teased at the end of the series. I know, right? Season 2 felt more Super Robo. Huh. I can see where you're going with that. What the heck is this last EMP? I know it's around here somewhere. Oh, there it is.
Mission clear.
Try and see if we can get an action pose of him. I might get him with the twin energy sabers here. Just try and get him in this cool pose that makes him look as if he's in a lunge. Or just finishing a slash there. That'd be cool. That get him in that pose where he's finished that down slash. Takes about 2 seconds, so if we start 3. Now. No, no, no! No! I went too early. Now I've got him in this kind of falling pose at the end. That moment where you're trying to pose him right. King says, see you next time for the 14th Gundam tournament. Screw you, liars. I know, right? That was a real shame, that one. Okay, so next and final suit here. Let's do what we always do at the beginning, which is paint it up white. Because most Gundams tend to be white. Let me get the eye flare, which is... Just double checking this? Yep. Okay. Right, now what we do is we build this up first. I love just using this headset up here now. It's so cool. I've got to make sure I use the right options here for this. Right. That looks like that'll do for there. That'll work for the center. Obviously, then we've got the torso here, the backpack. King says, can I point out that the Gundam Build Fighters and Build Fighters Try, to a certain extent, has some of the best fights? Yeah, apart from Build Divers Episode 13. Build Divers Episode 13 is amazing. Like, I don't think there's any better fight than that at this point. I keep shilling for it over and over and over again because I like it that much. Let's do that. The side skirts are going to be... that. The rear skirts are a little bit larger, so we'll go with this. The arms are going to be interesting here. I've got to try and do these a certain way, so let's try. I think I might be able to get away with that. That awkward moment when you're trying to find stuff that will work. King, you gotta watch out here. A lot of your comments are getting censored and I can't mess around with them in stream without coming out the game. Not having a go, I'm just saying. It's awkward for me. Like, YouTube's just auto-censoring them, it's not me. Because you know me, I'd just let anything slide if it was up to me. But of course, Susan doesn't want that. Let's go with that. Slightly bulkier armor towards the bottom here. And then we've got... Those look like heels, but I can't get heels, so I'm going to have to go with this. Any fight with a mage in is straight up amazing. True. The cam for amazing fights are really good in build fighters. I do like those. Right, here we go again. The usual deal. Let's try and build up this suit and see if you guys can guess which one it is before it's built. I mean, you only have to go off colours, but... Let's see if I can get this looking right. I think that's right. Or it will be right later on. Okay. This is not a stereotypical suit design here. It's kind of weird. We'll roll with it. Let's hope Divers Re-Rise is good. I hope Divers Re-Rise is good. Because I actually want to see some really good stuff like Divers Episode 13 again. Seriously, I can't shut up about that fight enough. Right. See if I can break this up here. Where's white here? There we go. Is this the Scramble Gundam? Yes, it is. Good guess. I'm trying to do it with its purple parts activated. Just switching around all the details here. I do like trying to build these as accurately as I can. Right, let's see. 1 and 3 might be better here. You know, if they come out with some levels in this that have dark areas in, I'm going to be really happy because that's going to show all the glow, like, really nicely. Vermilion, if you ever see these videos again, make sure you get on something like that. It'd be really cool and a good opportunity to get variety in the levels if you just did something like that. Because I know they do watch the videos, so... Let's see. That was the rear skirts, and now we're on the shoulders. Okay, so we've got this one. Actually, no, that element on its own is fine. And then we've got that bit. That's fine. This section is orange. Hand covers are fine. Legs are fine. Knees. The slightly bulkier legs, which I just realized do have side details that glow here. That's a pain that I didn't realize about, but we can get away with that by doing one of the minor elements there's glowing. And then it's just the feet, which can be done in the same orange armor as the rest of the suit. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll go to frames, we'll name him. We'll rename. Just gonna make sure I get the suit designation properly done. Oh, wait, where's it? Okay, apparently that's right. And then we'll go weapons. I know it has range stuff, but I don't want to pick the larger stuff, so we'll just give it a standard beam rifle. But we'll give it a different look. Don't think I'll give it any missiles. Won't give it any bits, but I will give it the twin things that I give to the Transient Gundam, the twin sabers. And we'll do these in a similar style, because I can't remember what the saber colors were, so it's either I do green or I do the same purple. I think I'm going to do the purple and just go with it. And then for the beam rifle, we need to give it a different look, really. Because of the way those actually look on it. They look really weird. So we got to go with something equally as weird. Let's try that, because I have it having a long section there. I mean, that does look pretty cool, actually, but doesn't look too accurate. That, on the other hand, doesn't look too bad. So we can just take that and then paint it. And then we'll do this section as gunmetal grey. And then the back end here, we'll do a little bit of it as gunmetal grey as well. So we'll go with that. Mission. Then we'll take it on the ice level. So away we go. This is going to be interesting because I don't know what this beam rifle is going to look like.
Mission start.
Okay, that's not too bad. It's a shame I can't get more accurate looking parts, but then again, it's fine for what it is. Well, the way that enemy behind me actually let me mess around there. Now, surprisingly enough, I don't actually remember the Scramble Gundam using the rifles too much, because in Island Wars it mainly just defaulted to spamming different moves from other things, like the Celestial Being laser and things. And obviously using the crystals. It was a really underutilized suit design, I think, for that. It's like the OVA focused way too much on the characters and not enough on the battles, and then they kind of just ended it abruptly with the special battle at the end where they summoned the superior Dragon Gundam. Like, it's okay, it's fine to do, you know, it's cool reference and everything, but it's just, I wish there was more of the actual suit so we could see what it could do. Good job I have tons of energy for this thing. Oh god. Trying to avoid all these flying ones here so I can just hit the other ones that are on the floor with the sabers. That's another one down. Now just one left.
Mission clear.
And we're done. So that was pretty fast. I didn't mind that. So within an hour we got 3 builds done that are relatively decent. Kind of accurate looking, but you really got to squint to really make out what they are. Just try and get this action pose. Oh, no, no. Almost. There we go. Right, people. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next stream. So until then, bye!